Scaling a business, especially an Amazon business, is not as far away as you think to get it to $10,000 per month, especially in revenue. Scaling an Amazon FBA business to $10,000 a month is not nearly as far away as you might think. You're able to actually scale your Amazon FBA business to well past $10,000 a month in probably less than 3 or 4 months. In fact, if you look way back on this channel, we scaled a store from 0 to 10,000 in sales in roughly less than 6 months. And that was something that we didn't even put emphasis on because honestly, I forgot about the series that we were making. But at this point, getting a business, especially when you're doing it yourself and learning the basics, is not that far away to getting into $10,000 a month. And you can do a lot more than you think in just 6 short months if you're putting in work every single day for your Amazon FBA business. So I want to preface this and say the first 3 months of selling on Amazon, this kind of doesn't count because you're going to be spending a lot of time ungating new products and learning how to source and stuff like that. And frankly, there's no way to get ungated any faster than actually ordering 10 sellable units from retailers in a given amount of time and then waiting for them to be received, taking photos of those items, uploading invoices, and especially during Q4, this could take 5 days per brand just for Amazon to approve the stuff, and plus the 2 weeks it took you to actually get those items. So I want to preface and say you need at least 90 days just to get yourself on platform and then also get yourself ungated, if not more time to get ungated. But once you have an ungated account and you actually start sourcing for products that you could buy for less and sell for more, you can go from 0 to $10,000 in revenue in under 3 months to 6 months after you're past that beginning stage. So if we ignore that beginning stage, because frankly, most businesses take 3 to 5 years to pay you back a large ROI on your initial investment of probably 6 figures plus. If we ignore that and focus on really what Amazon provides, if you get out of that 90-day period where you're just getting on platform, getting ungated and stuff like that, and then we're basically from either months 3 to 6, after that, within your first year, you can easily be doing $10,000 a month in revenue as long as you have the cash to back it. You can use data that's provided by Amazon about how much an item sells, how many units move per month, how much competition there is on any given product, what type of ROI you could be making, how much room you have until you'd have to break even on an item. And if you go wide and not deep and spend the time learning how to source, because learning how to source is actually the part of this business that's going to make you money, you will see success with this business model. And as long as you have $2,500 cash and to purchase inventory or credit, you can get to 10K a month, and it's not as far as you think. And if you're somebody that wants to get started, I totally recommend the retail arbitrage business model for the sole fact that you can get inventory the day of, purchase it, bring it back home, prep it, ship it to Amazon, and in one day, in 6 to 8 hours time, make $1,000 profit. And yes, that's right, $1,000 profit plus if you're doing retail arbitrage the right way. Now, if you're a beginner, obviously this is going to be a little bit harder and you're more likely to make bad buys on your inventory. But in general, you're going to be able to do this in really under a year. And frankly, having a 5-figure revenue monthly business or 6-figure a year revenue business in under a year compared to brick and mortar businesses that are going to put you $100,000 to $250,000 in debt just to start, and then 3 to 5 years minimum to pay back with operating costs and upfront capital and rent and fixed expenses and labor, payroll and stuff like that. It's unheard of.
You convinced me.
Literally all you need is $5,000, $10,000 and a lot of hard work, and you can have a really profitable Amazon FBA business. And if you learn how to do retail arbitrage, you can make really high returns on your investment on every single dollar that you spend on inventory. Not to mention, if you want to do this yourself, you can get started with Amazon FBA for under $500, and if you want to have an LLC, under $1,000 for sure.
It's just that easy.
So don't think that this is a lot harder than you think, and everybody that you see out there maybe makes it easier than it seems. But if you're willing to actually learn how to source and get yourself set up and spend the time to get ungated in these products and stuff like that, the results that you want are out there. And I promise you, as soon as you make your first sale, you'll be hooked. So with that being said, this wraps up today's video about how to make your first $10,000 with Amazon FBA. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for your business.